This is a new angle I added this year, and I like it for fly, but the other strokes as well. This is to cover the hand entry, the pulling path, and kind of see how we're extending into our strokes. So there's something very specific I'm looking for on this for the butterfly. So we're going to run this video, Wenxu. You can kind of take a look. So I don't know if you saw it, but you have an idea of what you're supposed to be doing. And what I want to talk about is your pulling. So we have the two pulling phases, and you're good at them, I know, because we can see you doing them. So we have, once we enter, we have the sweep phase where we bring the head up, sweep, and then we have the push phase where you drive back. Let's get to a breath stroke. So we have the sweep and then the push. Get the head up, drive the head forward. Okay, what we want to do is on the sweep phase where you're at here. We want to go from 2 paddles and 2 hands and 2 paddles. We want to sweep, and we want to get the hands together so that it's 2 hands, 1 big paddle. So you want to bring the hands all the way in at the end of that sweep so that your pointer finger and your thumb are almost touching. You want to get your hands that close, so you're going from 2 paddles to 1 paddle. Right now, you can see you've got 2 paddles. And you can see all this space between your hands. So we want to get those hands together. And if you watch all the top flyers, if you watch the top flyers in the world, top flyers in college, top flyers in high school, they're doing that. They're going to sweep out, they're going to get the hands to where they're almost touching, and then they're going to drive back and press back with 1 giant paddle. There's just so much more power doing that. Now for you, good thing we can work on is when you're swimming easy butterfly, when you're doing easy fly on those emos, when you're doing single double drill, or you're doing 2-2-2 or 3-3-3, one of those drills, that's a really good drill to focus on getting those hands closer together. What you can do on those drills is you can take the single arm strokes, use those to kind of set up the kick timing, make sure that's good, and try and sweep the hand further inside and then push. And then what I want you to do on the double arm strokes is bring the hands in and touch either the thumb or the pointer finger or both, and actually touch and then push back. Because you're doing a single double, or you're doing a 2-2-2 or 3-3-3, whichever drill you choose, because you're doing that and alternating that, you're not focused on, it's not going to be as hard to do that drill, because if you're going to slow down and not pull as hard or kick as hard in order to time it right, you can back off the swimming effort with those drills and still get the practice in on the technique. So great drills to try that technique out where you actually touch your hands. Now when you're swimming, you don't want to bring the hands so close they touch. They want to almost be touching. I mean an inch between them, 2 inches between your fingers, but you want both hands as close as you can get them underneath your chest, right at the top of your stomach when you go to push back with that big paddle. But we want to get them closer together. And right now, as you can see, not only are they further apart, but as you go down the pool and get tired, they get further and further and further apart, which means your first few strokes, your hands are closer together. But as you swim down the pool, the more you swim, the further out those hands are getting. So we got to focus on that, try to get those hands together. That's the next, outside of your streamlining, that's the next big thing we can improve to get this butterfly to get faster and faster. All right, great job. I'll see you at practice tonight.